Hey guys, what's up? This is Ollie here, and today we will be reviewing Killing Floor 2. This is for PC. Now, Killing Floor 2 is the much-awaited sequel for the underdog that was Killing Floor, developed by Tripwire Interactive. The players of the original game have been waiting a long time, and people have incredibly high hopes for this game. Though Tripwire is known for games like Red Orchestra, Killing Floor is what put them on the map. Given the pressure, does Tripwire Interactive really live up to it? Let's find out, shall we? In this review, I will be discussing some of the features that were promised to us by the developers and some of the upgrades and downgrades of the game. Killing Floor 2 has possibly the most smoothest gunplay that I have ever seen. It boasts and delivers 200 frames per second animations during Z time as compared to other shooters on the market, giving you a measly 30 frames per second gunplay animation. So, gun porn, anyone? The meat system. Now, the meat system stands for Massive Evisceration and Trauma, meaning you can basically attack a Z in 22 different parts of its body, as compared to the original Killing Floor, where you could attack a Z in 5 different parts, making this an ultimate gore fest. Another fun fact is that each Z has 90 different animations of being attacked, so you will never see the same animation again. Let's talk about some Zs. We have fan favorite returns like the Clots, Flesh Pound, Bloat, and much more. We have new additions to the Zs like the Cyst and the Slasher, a new boss that is Hans Walter. Yes, people, we still have the Patriarch, better and more awesomer than ever before. Let's get something straight. Now, the guys at Tripwire are gun nuts, and it definitely shows in Killing Floor 2. There is everything from a flamethrower to a razor-sharp katana at your disposal. The perk system has definitely improved from the original Killing Floor. The original Killing Floor had 7 perks, while Killing Floor 2 has 10. The new additions being Gunslinger, Survivalist, and SWAT. In the first Killing Floor, you began with a knife and a gun, but with the new perk system in Killing Floor 2, you begin your gameplay with a primary weapon, a pistol, a knife, and a few grenades. The first wave is not a warm-up as compared to the first game. This makes leveling up in the game much easier and not a grind as it was before. The maximum level that you can reach for each of the perks is set to 25. Another good thing about this new perk system is that you can switch weapons between perks. That means if you want to be a katana-wielding gunslinger, you definitely can. Now, well, who could forget the original, that is Foster and Scully? Well, they are back, and trash talking as usual. There are new additions to the character roster like Ray Higgins. You can definitely customize your character's clothing to represent you the best as well. So, also the maps. Now, the maps, yet again, there are a few maps that do make a comeback from the original game, like Biotics Lab and Manor, which is renamed Walter's Manor here. There are a few maps like Burning Paris, Black Forest, and much more. There is also rumor about a couple of new upcoming maps like Opera House and Strip Club. There are 4 difficulty levels that are normal, hard, suicidal, and hell on earth. There are 2 game modes. If you are gonna go PvP, you can either play as one of the survivors or as one of the Zs. This is great until you realize you cannot choose the Z. Given Killing Floor 2 is a wave-based game, there are 3 different lengths of waves. The short one lasting anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, the medium one lasting anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes, and the long wave lasting anywhere from 50 minutes to an hour. I've seen many players compare Killing Floor 2 to the Left 4 Dead franchise, and that is mainly because of its accessibility. I can understand that in a way, because even if you're not a fan of first-person shooters, you will definitely enjoy this game. It is definitely more welcoming than its predecessor, so nobody feels left out. This game is not without its problems. It is extremely buggy, even though I bought this game when it got its final release. Sometimes a few projectile weapons will not fire, even though you have ammo and have reloaded, which could basically mean death if you're surrounded by Zeds. I've contacted Tripwire about this, and they have told me it's a rare bug, but really needs to fix this. Though Killing Floor 2 is great and all, there is no ability for you to create a server as compared to the original. As primitive as the design was, you could create a listen or a dedicated server. There is no lack of servers, but you cannot create one of your own. You have to join one, which is clearly not a good decision. Killing Floor 2 is graphically graphically better looking and much faster than the original, so you better have a good graphics card to handle this game, or else it is going to give you problems. My final take on this game is that Killing Floor 2 is great. It is fast-paced, stylish gore-fest done right. Well, for the most part, if Tripwire is able to iron out the bugs, nothing like it. It has tons of replayability, and as I said earlier, the gunplay is very satisfying. There is nothing more satisfying than blasting a Zed's head off and watching his brain splatter on the ground. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you. Ollie out.